And we're live from the altar. What's up? What's up? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, light worker, starseed, mystic, medium, psychic. Let me see. Too much. Sorry, I'm messing with the lighting. Obvious. What else did I say? Medium. I don't know. I'm your mother of God. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's up? We have a bunch of cards that are just sitting at my altar from yesterday and clear my altar. So that means I have work to do. We have work to do, people. For anybody new, what's up? What's up? To keep up with me, you're gonna have to catch a video or two before this, because usually the testament runs together. We're always in between energies, leaving energy and going into new energy. So pay attention. Sorry, I'm getting a download. It's about the cards. Okay. Sorry, I'm fried right now. I've been through a lot. The way I read the cards are just confirmation of what you should already know. I shouldn't be telling you anything about somebody. It's all about you. You know, you go to church and you're like sitting there and you're like, oh, this message is for so and so. I wish they came to church with me. No, it's for you. Quit deflecting. Okay. So what do? I teach you how to break that ego and stop thinking some bullshit and start having a higher perception. I'm here to get you on the ascension path. What does that mean? We do shadow work, healing. We're about to pull out a bunch of shadow cards. See what the fuck you guys are at. I was gonna go. This is getting obnoxious, to be honest. I have one card that I've been carrying since Friday, a message since Friday, which means I predicted this energy since Friday. Whenever we get to it, it'll be a, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's today. Then I got, what is this, 3 or 4 books from yesterday, and they just put 2 more books on it. Let me throw some more on it. Throw some D's on that bitch. Okay, bro, like seriously. So from what I got right now, we're going into dark energy, which is your shadows, which is healing. Which is, I'm going to bother you. What am I going to bother you with? Truth. Whatever's hidden inside of you. I'll tell you mine, you tell me yours, okay? Okay. Where did I get an attitude? I don't know. I didn't have one until I sat here. I really didn't. I was fine until I sat here and grabbed these cards. I have a fucking attitude. I don't know. Let's get through the ones that gave me an attitude and we'll get to the good. It's the other cards. These, I didn't expect this. They told me to add these on. I have specific cards that tell me specific things. Right now, they gave me the Inferno and the Dark Mirrors. Before that, they gave me the Witches and some other dark stuff. So, basically, we're going into your hell right away. First thing in the morning, we're in hell. Great. I was talking about it, but I was talking about it to get out of it, not to go into it. So that's when I'm like, what the fuck ever. Even for me, guys, I'm not ready for this. I don't want to talk about fucking... I don't either. It's too early for this. I feel you, bro. And I do this all the time. This is my job. I feel it. The alarm went off this morning. What is it about an alarm? I can wake up at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, fucking 5 o'clock, and not be nearly as tired as when that thing goes off at 6 o'clock. What is it about an alarm? You know what I mean? And I guess that's where it is right now. It's like, I was doing just fine until I sat here with this fucking, you're about to blow a horn in my face. I don't know. I feel it, dude. I don't want to look at no dark sides right now either. But we're preparing. Why? Because there's a full moon coming and they want to clear out our fucking system. They're forcing more than we're ready for. Dude, you're not supposed to be doing this to me till tonight. You're about to fuck up my day. Yes, I am. So you can have a better life. It's not okay. So that's how I am right now. I'm like, I see what this is. And I'm just preparing you. What are we about to do? We're about to fucking look at a side of us we don't want to look at first thing in the morning. And I feel constrained with this light. Is light really helping? No. Okay. I put another light next to me and I don't like it. That might be the whole thing that's bothering me right now. No. I mean, yeah, I guess. Alright, let's see where we're at. You heard me shuffle off in this. I don't want to do it either. Do you want to do this? I don't fucking want to do this. Revenge. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever really pulled this card. Hey, bro, that's our moon, too. I can verify that. Pull out the moon chart. Where are we at? What's today? August what? 13th. 13. of August. Okay, no, it's not fully. I told you it was like a half a moon. Last night when I told you that was half a moon, it's a little bit more than half. But we're in the build-up. So I guess we're in the future. I'm living in the future, as always. She don't look too happy. That's a Queen of Swords if I ever saw a Queen of Swords. I don't know if I've ever really pulled this, to be honest. Maybe. Yeah, I guess. No wonder I felt the fucking energy. My chakras hurt. Hold on a second. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Let me get all Lilith with you. Oh, shit. What do you want from me? Fuck. I know, guys. What? We're taking out revenge, or somebody's got... Maybe. I'm not really ready for your revenge. God's revenge is worse. I'm not even in this. Alright, step back, guys. Before I even read this, because I have no idea what you're doing on a fucking Tuesday. What was I doing? Trying to save Kanye West? I mean, you know, I told you I have certain things I'm supposed to do. Otherwise, nah. I'm not in a revengeful place. That's a badass picture, bro. That's how my wings are. I know it's supposed to be a tree, but, you know, until they grow, fuck. And that's it. They chopped off my wings, and I'm waiting for them to grow. That's what I said in my video. I have a better chance of growing wings and flying out of here, because even that is proclaimed in the Bible. And he gave her wings of an eagle to fly away from them. It's all proclaimed. In the sense of, I don't really... You know who you are. Are you seeking revenge? Or are you in a position that someone's seeking revenge against you? I am very positive of I know who's seeking revenge against me. I know they are. There's no way to fight the truth, though. And they won't meet me. They'll meet God at the gates. He sent me. I'm just the messenger. I can swing the shit out of a sword, but he wants no blood on my hands. He won't even let me slap you. He won't even let me slap one person in this whole world that I want. Just one. The very one that's seeking revenge upon me. But I'll stand here with my swords. I promise you won't approach me. So whoever you are, what? And this goes back to Famanach. Revenge, envy, jealousy, triggers. How do you act when you don't get your way? 2 + 3 is what? 5. 5 means what? Accelerated change. Let go. And I went to the tears of the Lord of Hell. The tears of the Lord of Hell. Rebuked traitor. Don't play with us. I don't know what you've done. Again, I don't be in that collective energy. Let's see what's going on in mankind. Let's don't. They're out there being vengeful. Gosh. And God wants me to bring my heart into this? Put my heart into this? This is what I mean. You have to wear the armor of God to play with you people. Vengeful. You won't win. Your heart is wicked, and you're coming against a good heart. You can't win. Ugh. I'm in the wrong book. This is not that. Meaning I'm discombobulated. Literally, where's the books? It just means I put the guidebooks in the wrong one. That's all. We're in our dark mirrors. This is horrendous. I don't like you. Obviously. What is going on? There's a bunch of people mad at me because they can't get me to do what they want. They can't get the rise. They want me to feel. This is what it is. If you really want to know what it is that people want out of me, and probably you, they want the rise. They want you. They want to steal your joy and happiness. They want you to feel some type of way. And what type of way? The way they feel? They're projecting their feelings on you. I made a good video. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find it, and I'm gonna take it off of private. How to silence internet haters. They want your energy. They want you to look at them and get upset and throw a fit and fucking, you know what I mean? Just so they can be like, look at this dumb bitch. And I'm talking about male or female. It doesn't matter. They want you to act a fool. They want to take away your joy and happiness, and that's what I mean. I can be having a great ass day. And then, you know, a Russ song will pop up, or his big bobblehead will... I'm like, I can't even... It's in all my videos. I am like, am I scared? No, I have to prepare myself. As soon as that head lights up, like, oh, God, red light means go, or green light means go. It's go time. I never know what's behind that curtain. But I know this clown behind that curtain is going to set me off. And each time I go behind that curtain, it gets worse and worse. He's that box, bro, from Harry Potter. I never know what's in the box, but it becomes scarier and scarier, something I never wanted to see. What am I talking about? Russ, my twin flame, and when I'm talking about the blow up, I'm talking about in my, when I don't follow him. But in my stories, they'll take me straight. They'll be like, open Instagram, look at your messages, and his head is blown up. Or I'll be in the middle of a conversation with somebody, and then they're like, go look at Russ. And that's it. All I can see is his story is lit up. I'm like, oh, God. Or if his song pops up on my shit. He is the thorn in my flesh. Nobody else really can do that. And that's what a twin flame is meant to do, is push you to the absolute fucking limits. Unfortunately, he feeds off of that. And it's he joy and happiness and using it for dark, evil things. So I've become aware of it, and I need to stop this, but ultimately that's what you need to be aware of too. Your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, hater, whoever they are, they said what they said to get you to react. It's all about your reaction that they're looking for. Okay, to pretend like this is where we get it fucked up, because this is what the card said yesterday. You can't ignore their behavior. Ignoring it only makes them act louder and louder and louder. I thought that if I ignore you, you'll go do it somewhere else. No, I'm going to be louder and louder about this until you say something. Then I thought if I just keep addressing it that, in a negative way, keep telling you how, which I did. Green eggs and ham, I do not like you. Sam I am, fucking son of Sam. Truthfully, that's exactly what we're talking about here. So that's what happened this weekend, and I'm like, I don't like you. I can still love you despite your flesh and how it acts. God didn't make you this. You're a terrible act. You on your little tricycle with your fucking hat. It's a terrible act. But in the sense of it's working. He'll do whatever he can. And that's what I mean, whatever he can. And where was it? He couldn't take that I would just keep giving him love and forgiveness. Love and forgiveness. He loves that hate. Hate me. Hate me, be mean to me, talk to me like everyone else is, demeanor me, because that's how he talks to himself. He feeds off of it. He feeds off of watching other people hate each other. He wants to be hated. But when you go loving these people, fuck. And that's what happened this weekend. I started loving him. His mom came in, his girlfriend, they all had to come in with all of this. We're gonna, make her fucking jealous. We're gonna make, that's what it was all about. It was all about a manipulation. The song. Okay, I heard you. I've heard every song. Do you hear you? Everybody else hears you. Does everybody hear me? And that's it. It's like, and now they want their revenge. What? They still want me to be upset about some shit I don't care about. What do you got today, Russell? Who are you going to be today, Russell? And that's it. His job on Earth is to irritate my fucking skin. And he thinks he wins by doing it. No. Did it feel good? To come out here looking like a clown? Clown ass? A clown? So he wants revenge. They want revenge. They didn't, they came out looking stupid. So they're like, no, she's a lie. We're not those people. Okay. One more time. I don't know. He'll do it by Friday at least. By Friday, he'll fucking do it. He will make a clown of himself by Friday. Guaranteed. Motherfucking T. He already did. Titty. He did it with Drake. Was Drake in it? That was a good joke. That was from yesterday's video. Anyways, let's talk about your revenge that you're trying to take out on me, and God doesn't care. I mean, God cares, but I don't. It is time to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. All right, the visual seed. Let's talk about this picture in front of you. Do you want the full visual of this seed that has grown inside of this people? Oh no, Kanye might be mad at me too because I exposed him for being a whole fucking airhead. I am so scared for you He's a whole balloon head. He's a hot air balloon. That's what they called him. I was like, this is not funny. My heart hurts. But that's exactly what he is. And I said it about his wife, but she's a fucking airhead. Did I manifest this, or was I speaking on it and didn't hear the words that were coming out of my own mouth? All right, let's talk about it. A complex, magic gift illuminates the ground as a pale woman dressed in black seems to surge from it. She has blood crimson eyes, a white flower garland, and 2 plain swords. Her wings are made of withered branches. I knew it. I was like, that might be a tree, but those look like beautiful. And that's it. So those look like beautiful wings. This could be me. I feel it. I am the most scary being, but I'm really not, but I really can be. I don't know. I don't know what you see. It's beautiful to me. I think I'm beautiful. No matter what you say. All right, sentence. There's no white... Oh, shit, it's me. Jeez. Here we go again. There's no white night, but there can be a black storm woven by the fallen angels. I said that too. They were coming to get you, Kanye. I saw it. It's all in those videos, you guys. I saw this whole vision of him coming to get him. I was like, I don't know when. Man, it might have been then. You can't see it. That's what it means to travel. You can just see it. All these realities are happening, and if you sit still, you can move through all of them. You can't really stay in any... I can't. Not when I'm in the light, but before I would. Before I made it to the light, there were so many. There's so many. And it's veils. It's like what's behind it. I describe it as that hallway in Beetlejuice where you just open doors and you can see into all of this that's right here now. It's so strange. But I had seen it. I didn't see what comes next, you know? All right, going dark. What if there's a place where there is no more time for words? No more sense to bargain or negotiate. I'm making sure I'm on the same page. Yeah. No more survival instincts to accept fear or ponder consequences. Ooh. Say that again. Say it again. Say it again. Okay. No more sense to bargain or negotiate. No more survival instinct to accept fear or ponder consequence. It's a place we can reach at the limit of our abuse, with the last spark of our dignity surging up as a powerful black flame. We cry, we hurt, and we strike to destroy. We destroy not for ourselves, because we are gone. We destroy for fairness of the world. Oh man, I'm going to speak on this real heavy. We destroy because there is no sweet justice. There can at least be cruel revenge. Fuck, let me stop there. That's it. You take fate into your own hands. And listen to what it says. We destroy not for ourselves, because we are gone. It means you're not even fighting for yourself anymore. You're fighting for what you believe is right. You've completely gone into this, you know what I mean? Gone into war mode over your feelings. And that's where I said, when I came back at the beginning, I said, Russ, what are we fighting about? Why am I fighting you? You know what I mean? It's like we have been at war for so long. What the fuck are we fighting about, bro? And that's it. You're gone. You don't even know what you're doing. You're just ready to fight. I'm going to get you. Go ahead, Russ. Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready. And that's where it is. He's got an offense and I'm ready to defense. And my defense destroys him every time. It's a game we play. He sets out to destroy me. And it's like, you know, sometimes he wins, he doesn't win. Because ultimately I alchemize it within that day. So it never works. But in the sense of me trying to, you know what I mean, make him go away, that doesn't work either. Ugh, it's obnoxious. But in the sense that, you know, we're gone. I'm gone. I'm not even part of this. I'm just doing what I know I need to do to get you off me for today. We destroy for the fairness of the world, meaning I'm going to stop you because somebody has to. I have to stop you, not just for what you've done to me, but for everyone. We destroy because if there's no sweet justice, there can be at least cruel revenge. Meaning if nobody else stops you, I'm going to get you. You're going to pay for what you've done. You're going to pay for what you've done. We destroy for those who came earlier. What about all the girls that you fucking mutilated in that house, Russ? That you said, hey, come check out my car. Hey, come check out my fucking plaques. Hey, look at this, look at that. Let me buy you something. And then you had them on all fucking fours in that house, crying a week later because you're making songs about them and talking to other girls. And Bobby too. And all of you. You destroyed so many more women before you tried to destroy me. For those who would have come later, and that's it. It will not happen. You will not do this to another. You will not do this to another. We destroy as we destroy we destroy as we destroy. We forsake ourselves. There's no going back, because coming back from that requires much more than force. That's it. What's done is done. And it's all in those videos. That's what they brought up on freaking Friday. It was all a joke until it wasn't. They're like, I'm trying to look at the twin flame journey and how to put this into the part of the documentary. It's time to look at this part of the documentary. My whole goal is this documentary and trying to put these stories, align these things and put them in, so we can get these stories out. And they're like, you are the worst twin flame, though. Look at this. Like, oh my God. This has been horrendous. It's great as far as it really did. The twin flame journey really executed. And Lilith and fucking Lucifer went to war over love. But in the sense of, like, it is. And that's it. Was it a fair fight? And that's what I told him. It's all in the messages. How's this story end, dickhead? It's got to end. Are you going to accept, what we are, and we work on this and we write these books and we make this real? Or do I go and I have to go with another twin flame and we have to do this because you would never turn from the dark. Because it's already proven. The light came to save the dark. The fallen angel came to get him. I came to get him out of hell. And he did nothing but destroy me while I was down there. Him and all his minions. And I had to keep pulling myself out. They activated the Lilith. It's all in there. It came over me. I'm like, what's on me? They had awoken the dark goddess because I had to be dark to go in there to get him again. I had to be who I was, the one that loved him all before. But now it's in me and I can't make it go away. I still love you. From since the beginning of time. But I can't stand you in the flesh that you choose to wear. And that goes back to all of my twin flames. I love you from the times that we were, but you're nothing in this time. You're nothing in this time. When you were such a pinnacle of time in history, you'll go down as nothing in this time. Because you stand for nothing this time. So ultimately, yeah, again, you're going to have to catch my weekend videos. We can't go back from where it was, and that's it. It's like, are you coming out of the dark now? Are you coming out of the closet? Everything's out. Come out. Come out. Come be loved. I don't want to, but I will. I love you. Come out. Come out of the dark now. Come out with us. Get out of hell. No, bro. I don't know. Again, Friday. I know something amazing happens on Friday, and I don't know what it is. But he always comes at me on a fucking Friday, bro. That's what I just got right now. They're like, he'll be back on Friday, but then I remember my video. I know something's happening on Friday. Whatever it is, this whole portal has got all my dates fucked off. I'm in this weird Bermuda Triangle when it comes to this weekend that's coming, this energy about this weekend. But I know something huge comes this Friday. Whatever his statement is, whatever God's statement is, something huge comes this Friday, and it always comes with his fucking ass. So I don't know, I try to do, and that's it, I did my job. I fought a good fight. And then I looked up, I was like, why am I fighting you? I'm tired of fighting you. There's no winning. This is obnoxious. Leave me alone. You're not winning, I'm not winning. This is what it is. Do you want to do what it is, or you want to keep doing this? I've got to move on, bro. Gotta save the world. Are you going to help me, or are you going to just sit there in hell making fucking songs every week? Apparently. Alright, let's see where you are. These we go in order. We're in the treacherous garden. Ew, their heads. Where are we at with Dante? What number is that? 33. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Not surprising. Treacherous garden. The journey. The deepest pits of hell are adobes of traitors, frozen in the river of ice, cooled by Lucifer's ever-beating wings. Oh, I told you guys. This is already proclaimed. And that's it. They're coming for you, dude. Who? In some cases, I can't even fully tell you. I work for the light and the dark. I'm here. And there's many of us, dude. As I said in my video right now, God wants his children. He wants his people. And I can't even tell you who they are because everybody's turning on me. Everybody that I think are good people are the actual traitors. Trader Joe's, bro. I can't even, but my job is not to understand. It's just to go love who he tells me to love with no understanding, just all unconditional love, which again, I learned from my twin flame. But that's what I'm here to do, and all I can do is love you, and your, you know what I mean, your reaction to how God loves, you know, to a loving being, an earth angel, an ascending master that's here to teach you and just love you through these times, determines what comes next. And as the wife of Lucifer, and reading this card after what I've just said, this is pretty ugly. 33 ascending masters. Lucifer himself was, hello, God's highest ranking angel until he tried to rank over God. And really, it was a fight because truthfully, he had, in essence, what happened? Jealousy. You've given more love to the humans than you have to us. And that's why he and I were the perfect couple. But now, he and I must love these humans of the darkness back to the light. Because of that, they feel like we did. They hate the humans too. How can you love them more than me? That's exactly what fucking Rust stands for. Envy, jealousy, wrath, revenge, gluttony, lust. The 7 deadly sins. He walks in the fruits of the flesh. I walk in the fruits of the spirit. He's my dark twin, but an ultimate, it wasn't. Because underneath that is a beautiful, loving, light soul. I've seen it. You have to go way back when he was making Gimme Love and Nasty. There's some videos, only a couple. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his smile. You can see he was alive. Kanye was alive. We have videos to prove it. They're just in their fucking darkness, bro. I don't know about Kanye. Like I said, I don't know what kind of brain damage he's done. He has to have some brains to do this work. Not much, but some. Going back to it. I don't know. How much you been huffing and puffing, Magic Dragon? Idiot. I can't. And again, that's some teenage nightmare shit. The fuck? You couldn't even fucking do a real drug like real people? You're such a weirdo. Oh my god. I do not approve of drug use. This is a very big problem, and that's why we got to stop this problem before somebody else thinks it's cool to do. He's going to bring back that shit again. Anyways, oh man. Going back to it, this whole card is like, I'm like, they're buried 6 feet under. They're in the dirt. That's what I'm hearing. They're in the dirt. I don't know what to say. Atone for your sins. Like I said, do what was always said to do to make it right. You can always make it right. Or you can stay in your wrongdoings. Just be honest. True. Anyways. Cooled by Lucifer's ever-beating wings. Divination. Of all the sins encountered on this dark and terrible journey, that of treachery incenses Dante like no other. This card suggests that a promise was made and it has been broken. Very often, though, we are the ones who are betraying ourselves. We abandon our highest ideals in order to serve our own ambitions, breaking faith with those we cherish. I don't know how this has happened. I can't tell you. I just look at God and I'm like, you're doing this. God is letting him do this. I don't know. But when I realized he was breaking the contract, I was like, I have to try to break it too. Because it's breaking me holding in this contract. I don't understand in my flesh. But I know what was supposed to happen. And it didn't happen. And I want to blame the person. But ultimately, it's God's plan. He's seen this happening. He just didn't let me. And I get very mad at God for these moments. Why didn't you tell me what they were doing? And you know what he tells me? Because it would have hurt you too bad to know. And it does. He doesn't want me to know how bad you betrayed me and the love I'm trying to give to you. And that's a faithful God with lots of mercy. He just lets me know that I am being betrayed. And I ask him, and that's it, you know? It all comes back to God. What are you doing, God? Why so many? Why do they keep... You know, when I got here, and that's it. I went for Kanye and the whole Soul Tribe. They're going to help me. I'm going to, you know, and instead they just sat back and they stole from me. And they lied and they cheated and they used me in all of this. And now I'm here with nobody to build this kingdom. Asking people from the, you know, hoping God sends anybody so we can do this, because everyone failed me. They all forsake me. They forsaked God, ultimately. I was just in the position, but because my skin and what I believed, I feel like, you know, you failed me. But you didn't really. You failed your heart, because your heart was telling you, and you had a wicked heart, I guess. When we get back down to this, just reading it, it's not just Russ. I had contracts to these men, but especially Russ. A twin flame contract is a twin flame contract. And again, I said it in my video, I've gone to all parts of the universe to break the contract, because he's literally destroying the whole creation of this. But at the same time, he's not, because God wouldn't let him do such a thing. God would destroy him if he was going to destroy God's plan. So this is part of God's sick plan. This card suggests that a promise was made and it has been broken. That's it. We signed a contract before we got here. I talked about it in the beginning. And I always make jokes. We didn't really know. That's that meme that's going around with Kevin Hart and The Rock. And it's like, are you in or are you out? What do you mean? Just tell me, are you in or are you out? Well, then I'm out. No, you're in. Okay, then I'm in. And that's how we got here, with this bullshit. But it was a promise, and I promised I wasn't going to leave him in the dark. But I can't stay in the dark anymore. Now that I've tried to pull him out, it's like they're trying to pull me back in. It's like, dude, I spent over 1.5 years in here with you. It's time to leave. I'm leaving, and that's what I said to him, my last message. I'm going through this 818 portal with or without you. Very often, though, we are the ones who are betraying ourselves. We abandon our highest ideals in order to serve our own ambitions, faith with those we cherish. Have the courage to set things right. Take responsibility and resolve to walk the path of virtue and demand that of those you put your trust in. I didn't even know you people, bro. But I showed you. I showed you. And you only took what you could. You took everything for yourselves. For that, your own ambitions. I don't know what to say. It's a treacherous garden. Deepest pits of hell, there are adobe of traitors, frozen in a river of ice, cooled by Lucifer's ever-beating wings. And I had put my wings right over there in front of the card. My new wings that I just got. Yeah, that's what comes next, is the freeze, the big freeze. It's building up from the bottom and the top. I don't know. Again, I can't. There's things I don't know. I don't know how this goes. This is God's story, but I can tell you that I didn't see it coming. I stuck to the plan. And then when I saw that it was going that, I've gone with my angels. I've gone. Pac's done everything. We've all done everything. We can't. And so I said, we're on a pole, bro. We're tied to each other. And they are destroying everything while I'm just tied to these men, dude. I'm literally a piece of meat that they are feeding off of, bro. And God's watched. And I can't even tell you what part of me they ate. Dahmer could. How'd it taste? Let's get out of there. Let's get out of hell. Maybe. Hopefully. We got some cards from yesterday. Damn. Fuck you. Take out your revenge. I don't care. You're not gonna win. You've done you have no power. I'm not in the hell that you live in. Alright, let's check out Ardea. Let's check out our witch's gospel. I didn't see that coming. Oh, Jesus. Games. Let the games begin. Alright, you want to play games? Are we playing Games of Thrones? Or are we playing, you know what I mean, Hunger Games? What you want to play? We're playing Squid Games? What you want to play? What games you want to play, bro? You're playing games with God. I'm not playing games with you, bro. Here he comes. Here he comes. With his bag of fucking bullshit. Oh, God. All I want to say about that card is how pretty the purple is. That's all I care. I went to peacemaking with the swords. You might be at a stalemate. Stale as fuck, mate. Games. It's in alphabetical order. There we go. On page 55. You might be seeing 555. Yeah, I am. Let go. Ludi. Which could have been Loki. That's what I heard. Games should be above board and full of fun. They should never be underhanded, covert, mean-spirited, or harmful in any way. If someone is playing a strategic game against you, understand it for what it is. Indeed, a game. And change the rules to suit yourself. Seek the light-hearted company of others. A celebration will soon be announced. I'm getting married. And then later, we're going to have a baby. After we figure out how to teach my son football or something like that. I don't know. But when these games, it's over. And I'm going to celebrate. You played too many games, and you did it in such a way, dude, that was underhanded, covert, and mean-spirited. Harmful in all ways. You didn't have to fucking sit there and make it fun. For what? And make games out of it and show everyone and make... Take it easy, Lucifer. Because in the end, you know what? You love me, and so do your little demons, too. You played yourself. Because there's nothing not to love about me. You were just being hateful. A light heart is sometimes apt when a game between two is played. One gets to know the other one a little better. The opinions may be changed or swayed. But games, too, can be wild and dark, hiding what is and what will be. Battered and bruised, the way might go, and winning brings no guarantee. That's it. You may have think you won. I don't think I did. I think that this was a huge bullshit that's going to make for a great story that people will love watching. It was said that Diana's witches and those that were devoted to Ardea gathered annually for games, running games, horse racing, and other sports. Oh, was this your stupid Olympics? As well as games of chance and celebrations of a Sabbath. This could be wishful thinking on behalf of storytellers. Imagine how delightful hundreds of naked women dancing and gaming. Ha! That sounds exciting, right? Oh, you don't fuck with us witches, so you'll never see such a thing. And I can tell you, we don't all have Kim Kardashian bodies, but under the moonlight, we look beautiful. You'd need no filter under the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody. I'm hearing so many songs because that's it. This is that moon. Blue moon. There's like 2 of them. You gots to. Gots to. 2 super moons a year. When is this one? Give me my moon chart. Give it to him. Give it to him, baby. Say what? You're not going to get nothing out of it except for scared about taking your clothes off under the sun, under the moon. When's our moons? Eclipses. Supermoon. Mountain. Conversion. Daylight. United Kingdom. Hour. Subtract. What am I looking for here? I don't know. I feel like this doesn't tell it. Damn it. Full moon, quarter moon, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, November. I bought this last year. I was waiting for the whole year to use this. Oh no, they're pretty super though. You see all those full moons? Pink, 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 pink. I like full moons. This is that one. This is that one for sure. Where am I going to go? I don't know, but at least I know now how to get the bugs off me. That took a whole fucking 6 moons in itself. 4 or 5. Anyways, however, Women Question independently described a setting where games were played and rites to Diana were performed too. And a place where they gathered. Well, it may have been an actual geographic location. Mentions of Italian cities of Benevento recurs in the dispositions. And so it was, I can see it doing it out of the corner of my eye. I don't know why. It didn't do it before. It's the fucking energies in the room. Sorry, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I don't look... I'm turned the whole different direction reading the book with my knees, you know what I mean? With my legs crossed and shit. Anyways. Italian city, depositions. And so it was believed that there was a center of the games of the witches. However, in many depositions, it is also said they flew there. Brooms were optional, so they may have met in a realm to which they traveled in trance. But wherever it occurs, the Sabbath gatherings were repeated each year and looked forward to by all witches in the spirit of friendship and love. Oh, okay, they're also talking about the 818 portal too, is how you don't know that this is happening. Again, only spiritual people would know that this time. You know, internet witches and Googlers thought it was on 808. The energy didn't align. What are you talking about? And that's what I mean. Science is only going to take you where your mind thinks it can, but there's no, I can prove to you, there's nothing to back this. Sit back. Let me show you how the game is played. Ultimately, as we're going back to this, every witch or energy, anyone that works with the moon cycles, which, Broen, you don't work with the moon cycles, so you're not catching this 818. You know what I mean? You ain't catching that Lion's Gate because you don't work with the moon cycles. The moon cycles is your divine feminine. If you're not working with your divine feminine, then you're not accessing any magic. Do you believe in magic? The 818 gate, the Lion's Gate, is actually about the stars. It's a whole opening in the sky. And you don't even play in the sky at night. So how are you even going to catch that healing? How are you going to catch that energy? How do you even know when you don't even practice with the moon cycles? You don't even know what cycle it was on. You don't even... Here he comes on his unicycle. Bozo. Alright, stop. Focus. Just going back to it. This is a Sabbath. It's a full moon cycle. That, you know what I mean? It's like we were going to celebrate this anyways. We are going to catch it because we were going to catch it by our own practices. We practice what we preach. So naturally, we would be under the full moon to catch any beautiful energy that comes. The rest of you are going to be acting weird because you have not balanced your emotions, your waters inside. And that's why people act stupid on a full moon. Because their waters raise. Their emotions raise. And that's a proven factor, dude. That's what a full moon does. And it happens inside of you too. And that's like, if you're not sitting there with good, you know what I mean? The waves, just, you know, enjoying the beauty of the waves, then they're crushing you. Crushing you. Okay. They flew there. And that's what it says too. They may have also been in a realm which they traveled in a trance. And that's what I do. I can be in one place and focus on my moon. And I'm somewhere in a trance, traveled to another space. It's called astral traveling. Where I'm there and I can visually see it, whether it's in this time or another. I'm there. I can visually see what's going on in another place and time. But wherever it occurred, the Sabbath gatherings were repeated each year and looked forward to by the witches in the spirit of friendship and love. And that means it. Even though I might be a solitary patroness of witches and priestesses all over the world that actually practice, because in order to be a priestess or a witch, you practice with the moon. They will be honoring this weekend the same I will. All in our own ways. All with our own beliefs, but still, you know what I mean? And that's the same thing. On a Sunday when everybody else is honoring their gods, we will be there in the night honoring ours. It's not different. I'll be there in the daytime honoring the day gods, the night gods, the fucking demons and everything. I honor all God. I honor that God is in everything and in everyone, and I make honor to all. But ultimately, that's what that means. We see the shadow side of the game playing in those games in which someone gets hurt. Not physically, but mentally or emotionally. Yeah, dude, I totally destroyed him. He's all about physicality, and I told him he had baloney nipples and back knee. He's not feeling so well about himself. He's got to sit there and tell himself he doesn't. And he's got to let everyone else tell himself he doesn't. He's got to sit there and keep looking at himself to see if he doesn't. And furthermore, does he or does he not? That's between him and his body. How does he feel about his body? Did I trigger you? Everything in your life is great until I got to your body? I don't know. What's his comeback? He's going to put his nipples out there again. Or maybe his back knee. Who knows? You can put it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Does either that bother me? No, I'll wash your back. Come here. Let me give you a bath. I'm not. No. I'm not even going to say that out loud. We could pierce them. That's. I'm full of solutions. How about that? I'm not going to go anywhere else with that. I'm full of solutions. I think that's a little bit too much jewelry, though, if I'm getting close to you, because, yeah. Anyways. Quiet. Don't say anything else. Anyways, not physically, but mentally or emotionally. Mind games that are played to belittle or bully someone else, or to make us feel better about ourselves at another's expense, are not about enjoyment or even competition. Instead, they are about abuse of power. That's it. I've had enough. You want to play games? You want to be ugly? And that's what I said to Royce. I was like, dang, I heard that video later. I was like, dang, I am so, and then I put me, and then ding, 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 A-N. I can be mean. I'm the definition of mean. You can't be meaner than me. You can't hate me more than I hate you. Don't make me hate you. Don't make me hate you. You can't sink to the lower levels. You can't rise to the occasion of the light, and you can't sink deeper than me. I know exactly what to say and do to destroy you, and that's what the freaking message is I can create absolute brand new life in you. I can inspire you. I can plant a seed of inception where you will grow and be an unbelievable, beautiful person. But I can say one thing about you where you will wither and die and want to kill me. And we have videos of that. Remember when I told those girls about their alcoholism? Oh, shit, they went after my Facebook. They went after this. I had people calling me. They called everyone in San Diego. They were like, oh, was that an earthquake you got the other day? Quit playing with me! Sorry. Anyways, that's just it. It's like, I can do this. You want to do this? You want to really do this? I still haven't told you what's wrong with your mother. Do you want to keep doing this? Do you want me to pull your darkness straight out of you, to pull your wounds out to where you have to, they just hurt now and you didn't even heal them? They're just standing outside of you killing you? You had them inside of you and you could have dealt with them on your own. But when I come out and I literally suck your demons out from inside of you and I set them in front of you and now you have to look at them, you got a problem, and everybody else is looking at you fight them too. You are shadow boxing. I have literally pulled out your dark secrets and put them right in front of you for you to play with. Figure this out. Let the games begin. And that's what that is. It's like you wanna play on insecurities, and that's what he's done. That's what that video was. Yeah, you hurt me because that was real. That really hurt. You're right. My ex did a number on me. And I'm too overly independent, and I will not accept, you know what I mean? I will not accept tokens of love through material ways because of people like you that manipulate the material world. I need to heal this. I need to be open to flowers and gifts and stuff, but not because of people like you that want to use it as control and power to make yourself look bigger and better. And then he wanted to manipulate my attraction to the wife beater t-shirt. No. You want to take that from me too? You're not going to. You're not going to. I'm going to put an ugly color on that, which is what? Your big fat nipples and your back knee. As I said too, that'll hurt you. He's going to be looking at his back. Everybody else is too. Look at his nipples. Look at his back. That's all that's going to happen now. What did I do? I belittled the shit out of him. And I bullied the shit out of him. Why? Because I'm tired of it. You're not going to play these games with me. But in the sense is, who won? That's why I said I won. I was like, never mind. You won. You got the hat. Wear the hat. It's like I didn't win by sinking to your level. All I did is hurt you. And now you don't know how to feel about yourself. And that's not good either. I still love you. But, you know, he has to love himself out of this now. He'll never, you know what I mean? And that's it, is you can fucking hurt somebody really bad with your words. There's a deep-seated problem with bullying and negative game playing, both amongst young people in school and between coworkers within corporate environments. We need to attend to this issue and learn why this abusive pattern persists. Well, I spoke about that yesterday too. My daughter's little friend's friend killed herself. And, you know, I told Mr. Plum, he's like, that's awful. And, you know, we know the why. We know why. What we don't know is how and where. But we know the why and what. Why did they do it? What made them do it? Who made them do it? Do we really need to fill in the blanks? Do you want to ask any more questions? Why would a teenager, she's got to be Amelia's age, 13, 12 or 13, kill herself right before school starts? I fill in the blanks, guys. Come on. But ultimately, yeah, it's not. I can be forgiven. I can get away with it, but I don't. Because I know what I said. I have to remember that I hurt you. That you're never going to look at yourself the same. That you're going to have to, this is going to take you a lot of healing to come up to terms with what I've said about you. I know the truth of my words. I know how painful they are. And that's the difference. You walk in the flesh. Those words, you wear those words. Sorry. Not sorry. I am. It wasn't nice. That's why I said, don't do this today. Don't tear him up. Don't be ugly. Stop making fun of people. It's dangerous. Oh, what time is it? We still got time. They want me to always do these hour-and-a-half videos. Alright, let's keep moving into the pure magic. I guess we had to face it. And yeah, I let him have it, bro. I let him have it. Did it sound like it? The smallest seeds, dude, can do the most deadly things. Oh, something fell out. Fell out like this. What do we got? 22. Drawing on the sun. Your divine masculine. Interesting. Alright. Let's talk about some magic about your 2-2. What is 2? Partnership. Unity. Multiples. Power 2. This should probably be the first card in this. No, it's not. But we're obviously in the fire. 81. And which is going to go to 82. Alright. Wildfire. Yeah, there's a bunch of that. Divine masculine. Magnificent. Witness. Can I get a witness? Don't. You don't want to see this. When the sun rises, we feel the blazing radiance of its glory and a gift of renewal. And when it begins to set along the edge of the earth, we see the creative artistry rich painted across the sky in hues of red, pink, orange, purple, and yellows. Dude, yesterday's was great. It lights up through the trees. That's probably why I like those branches so much. As the sun sets over here, it sets over. It's weird. The sun is all north and the moon is all south. It's funny. I don't know. I watch the sky. It is a blanket of love upon us before the moon awakens the night. And the sun was our first father, our collective teacher of time and comfort. The very power of sun speaks to us of the power of the gods, not merely as pure masculinity as we know it, but as an incredible driving force that is inherent in all of us. The sun's magic provides protection, warmth, growth, and hope, and yet it can also provoke caution as it can burn as well as enlighten. That's it. It's a burnout. You're doing too much in the day. You're trying to seize too much of a day. Hold on, I need some tissue, guys. Snot face. There's a downside to being psychic, you know. Meaning what? Meaning I just walked to the bathroom and I could hear Mr. Plum's conversation fully. Like, what's going on? That's it. Don't ask. And then you can hear everything. He's talking about so-and-so and da-da-da-da-da. Don't tell me, Holy Spirit. I don't want to know. That's it. I don't want to be in your energy. I don't want to know what the fuck you're thinking or doing or nothing. I don't want to know what you're up to. You're like, he's a good guy. Not right this minute. He's not. He's gossiping. Stop doing that, Mr. Plum. There's nothing to do but talk about people. He's gonna learn. I've already told him this. This is all bad. Anyways, as I'm over here. Anyways, sometimes we need to call on the God's power to assist us in areas we cannot handle ourselves. When this card arises, you are being asked to look outward in your life and reflect on the ramifications of your choices. Oh, I told you this, karma. To evaluate whether or not you are continuing a path of personal truth or following the path of another. I've said this already, guys. What are you doing? Industry hoes. Industry bros. What are you doing? You're just doing what everyone else is doing in the industry? That's it. What are you doing? There's no authenticity. You're doing what you've always done. You're just following another pattern. Break the pattern before this gate opens, bro. Leave that. That's no longer serving you before this full moon. Give yourself to God this Sunday. I don't know. There's like a million ways we can play this game. Let the games begin is what I heard. It is not to say that you cannot be encouraged by others with love, but you must be sure to choose your path so that it aligns with your personal spiritual purpose in life and living. I couldn't tell nobody. I showed up at Mr. Plum's door telling him I wasn't going to get a job. I wasn't going to put my kids in school. I need to just sit here until God tells me what to do. And I always do stuff like that, but here I am, and he's always showing me, you know what I mean? It's just, this is a long sit, you know, but that's it. It can't make sense to anybody, and they're only going to stop you. Look at what happened to Kanye. He was on the path to enlightenment in his whole world. All the karmics, everything about, he didn't do the work. He saw God, he saw the truth, he saw the Holy Spirit, he tried to build the churches and change music. But he was walking in the gray. You can't serve two gods. You can't be of the flesh and walk in the spirit. I'm sorry. But I promise you, walking in the spirit gives your flesh so much more meaning. And the little things about the flesh that you surrender, when they are given back to you by God, you appreciate so much more. It is not to say you can't be encouraged by others with love, but you must be sure to choose your path so that it aligns with your personal spiritual purpose in life and living. The sun celebrates your success and rejoices in the delights of your efforts and goals. It can recharge your auric field and strengthen your inner magic. And that's what they tell you outside is go outside, get some sun on your skin. But, you know what I mean? You're looking pale. You need some sky. But you also need to go out in the nighttime and get some, you know what I mean? Catch that Holy Spirit. Sometimes it is a reminder to help others, especially if they cannot help themselves. That's it. I'm trying to help Kanye. If somebody want to help me, my Cash App is there, and I'm very, you know what I mean, open to donations. Will you be their light now, or are you building up energy so you can blaze with fiery abandon? Remember, there is no power the sun cannot handle, and you, the child of life, can wield its essence to change your situation. With the sun, you can build your confidence when you are feeling burnt, raise your spirits when you are feeling dark, assert your dominance when you are being stifled, and ignite your passions and command your heart to beat strong and proud whenever you feel there seems no choice, or I'm getting anxiety. Hold on. Command your heart to beat strong and proud whenever you feel there seems to be no other choice to make but defeat. The sun is the original spark of creation, and that flame burns in you. How can I say that? I know my feelings. What just came over me? Anxiety. What is anxiety? An urge to do something, but you don't know what you're supposed to do. You have a fast-moving energy that's running through you. It just came over me as I was reading about, you know what I mean, harnessing the sun. That's it. You get out on a sunny summer day and you just want to seize the day. Let's go to the beach. Let's have a barbecue. Let's toss it up. Let me see you toss it up. To live and die in LA and all that shit, and let's go play. It's an energy that comes over you, and you got to learn how to, you can't have all this energy on a Tuesday in fucking Oklahoma. There ain't shit going on. It's not even 10 o'clock. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. That's it. You need to learn how to regulate your energy. And that's what just happened. Anxiety. Know your feelings. What just happened to me? Ooh, I feel very anxious. It comes with anxiety. It's stressing me out. I got all excited about nothing. That's what I felt in the middle of all of that. Why? One could say I invoked the energy as I was reading about it. Because I literally started visualizing being outside on a sunny day and pulling the energy, and it came into me. I can't focus on shit too hard. And, that's why. I can create or destroy. I gotta keep my shit together. Keep your shit together. Pure wisdom. The sun warmly invites you to view the situation from its perspective. Illuminate the path for yourself and blaze a trail for others. I told you, I'm a trailblazer. Why? Because I'm a Sagittarius. I'm burning the bush, dude. I'm literally running with this fire, man. Literally. I'm holding the torch in the darkness. And fucking moths. Like moths to a flame. Be patient with your inner flame and make sure not to burn bridges. I don't know. Who? Forgive me or not. That goes back to Ali. He finally forgave me. I didn't think he was going to forgive me for calling him gay. Did I do it again? Yeah, I kept doing it. Until I just stopped doing it. Until I realized it was... I didn't know if it was alright or wrong to begin with. There's nothing wrong with being gay. It's not it. It's when you're over here lying about your freaking your sexuality and women like me think that we have a chance. You got a problem, Houston. It's not fair. You made me think you were something you're not. That's where the whole situation was. It wasn't that. I ain't mad at you. I'm mad because, you got women over here thinking you're not, that we can have you. That's not cool. Dash Hudson, you did the same thing. Not that I wanted you, but you had all of us women thinking that you were on this fucking journey of healing your masculinity so that you could be like me. Like, you're, literally trying to heal your inner child so that you could one day date a girl. And you come out on New Year's and you're like, surprise, I've been dating this whole fucking time. Surprise, I'm not broken. Surprise, I've already done this and I got a girlfriend. But I'm going to keep helping you guys heal through this shit. That wasn't surprising. That was devastating. We thought you was like us. That's like Russ. I'm not going to let the devil win. Surprise! That's my girl. Gosh, damn it. What have you done? You lied to me. Anyways, sorry. That's where all that came from. Take hold of your masculine form and prepare to fight for what you believe in. If you need a boost to the situation, the sun will set you free. I told you we were pulling out our swords, but it's not that I don't got no fight in me. It's that I'm calling the dogs. I will. I'm not even putting on I got one on right now, but I'm going to take my bra off and crawl right back in bed. I'm not fighting nobody. It's my day off, dude. I don't give a shit. How are you going to lose your job on your day off? Because I didn't do the job. God did it for me. I mean, seriously, I ain't fighting nobody. You're a waste of space. I'd live to fight another day. It's not even that day. All I got to fight is my feelings, not you. You don't even exist. And maybe you were the sort... You sparked my feelings, but you don't have no power over them. You were just, You're like the carpet, you know what I mean? Like, you guys ever been in, in the winter, you're just walking on the ground and then you touch something and it sparks you? You're like, oh, it shocked the shit out of me. That's it. You were nothing more than the carpet I touched that made me, you know what I mean? That makes my hair stand up because there's too much electricity in the air. Meaning I already had the energy. You just came over and touched me. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Pure magic spell. When an obstacle is too great and seems almost immovable, try this silent spell to invoke transformation and magnificent energy of the great sun to aid you. No! Okay, maybe a little. I'm like, I don't know if I can teach you any more magic. Yeah, because I see what I told you already. Create an altar to the fiery planet and adore it with colors. Items to symbolize and reflect the sun as its powerful hues. You can use yellow, orange candles, sunflowers, the sun card from the tarot, as well as a citrine or amber crystal. And we pulled that up. Amber is the color of your energy. We did all that yesterday. That's why I kept going, because I was like, we already taught them all this. Take a small citrine quartz. That's this one. I told you, it's the only one you really need. I mean, you do need love. You need love. That's all I always kept. I always kept this and one of these in my bra in the beginning. This big-ass thing was under... I got big old double Ds, though, so it was not a big deal. But this is always under... I've always kept one of these big-ass ones under my bra across my heart. And next to it, I had little ones. They're in here. I've always kept this. And then when I got this, it stayed on top of my heart. You know what I mean? These are all representations. The sun god. This is sun. The sun god. Hello? What's this? The Holy Family. Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. Okay? The Eye of Ra. Hello? Sun god. Hello? Where's my Mary Magdalene? Oh, right there. Mary Magdalene. Right there at Jesus' feet. I believe in you, bro. I believe in what you say. Mary Magdalene. And the citrine. Mother Earth. Gaia. Okay, those are just around my neck. This, showing, I am a card reader. I'm an oracle. I'm an oracle. And yes, the triple moon goddess. And my pentacle. Right around my neck. As soon as you walk up. This is, I don't always wear those. Typically, I kind of do. You should. But this, yeah, you're going to see it around my neck all the time, bro. I do that. Then we've got, they're further up. I am a walking altar to what I do. I'm trying to get it down. Come on, it's all stuck on my corn. Oh. Okay, come on. This is my typical setup. These 5 right here. You're always going to hear them on me, see them on me. What's that? This is jade. This is a representation to not only my Kanyin, but to my ancient Egypt. I've always said it, Egypt. It took me a long time to figure that out. What is this? The High Priestess card. I'm a High Priestess, bro. I'm a High Priestess. Quit playing around. And that's it. And then you've got all my evil eyes. And that goes back to yesterday's teaching. I made a teaching about this before. Let me show you these ones. Got this at the Southwest Plaza Mall for like $3. There's my emblems of good luck. All of them. The horseshoe. The 4-leaf clover. The hand of Fatima. The elephant. Him. That's what the elephant stands for. And then Saint... I can't remember. I'm just being honest. I don't. All evil eyes. This I got at the thrift store. All beat up like this and shit. It's missing lots of little... You know what I mean? All of it. I wear it. This I bought in the very beginning off of a couple dollars. These are not real crystals, dipshits. These are just fucking... They're not real. But what is it? The darkness outside of the chakra. What's the elephant? Hello? Playing around. But in the sense of, you know what I mean? Yeah, the crystals lock down the energies. I have, when I go, not to Walmart or anything, because I'm grounded here. But when I go, this is in my bra. All of these. All of this is on me. And then you got my ankles. The ones that are on my ankles. You know what I mean? And then there's the stuff that's in my purses. Everything. I harness the energies, but they're not useful if you're not actually using them properly. But I did teach you about the citrine. If there's one crystal and that's it, what does this one do for you? What is the citrine? Where'd it go? What does it do for you? This is the one that makes people look away. Meaning you're walking down the street and they just look down. That's negative energy. It just turns them off. It's not going to keep you from being raped. If you got a whole demon, it's not going to stop them. The crucifix isn't going to stop a killer, bro. A gun isn't going to stop a killer, bro. There's no weapons, you know what I mean, out there. You put God between you and man. You know, ultimately. Take a small citrine crystal in a necklace and a glass of water and sit it in a quiet space on the grass. Visualize yourself within your goal and imagine how it feels to be completed. I did this weekend too. Do the visualization of what you want and see it. I did it in kind of a negative manner, but it's in there. Visualize all strands of negativity being pulled away from your aura and towards the sun in the distance, to be burnt and transformed. Visualize the power of the sun filling up the crystal and pour the glass of water onto the soil as an offering to the earth. Thank the sun for its aid and carry the crystal with you on important days that connect to your goal. Leave the crystal necklace on your altar when you are not using it. Okay? I wear them, and obviously in the sun. It's on my chest, you know, and it's out in the sun. So yeah, there's all of that. This literally came, the evil eye, my first evil eye. You see this little bead? We found the bead. And then I was guided to go we found the bead later. I was guided to get this protection. And that's when I met his mother. And that's Lapis Lazulis. I was carrying that with the hands of Fatima. The bead came later, and then this stuff came later. Everything, it's all in the documentary, how I was guided into new energies. But right now, they're telling you to go outside and pull on the sun. Because the moon's about to fuck you up. All right, last card. Please, no. The witches, no. Fine. I really am trying to get rid of this Cali card. Where's my witch's oracle? There it is. What do you think is going to come out of here? Come on. We're all over this shit. Oh no. Let's find out. Reclaiming. So yeah, I am a witch. But that's just what you call people like me that practice. I'm the patroness of witches. I teach witches, you know what I mean, what they don't know about their practices. And how to turn it into a priesthood. How to use that practice for God. This is the truth. The old ones. 22, again. That's partnership. Yeah, this was another video I talked about the ancestors and how Kendrick Lamar and all of them pissed them off. And then there's a video about that. You have to make offerings. You make an offering to the ancestors. You try to atone for your sins. Try to make it right. Sacrifice something. I must do something. All right, honoring on 99. That's the Christ consciousness. Holy shit. We had 33, 22, 99. Hut. Aye. Oh, no, we had 55 too. Holy moly. Which is guidance. The ancient ones are the bones of your bones. The blood flowing through your veins that pulses with the rhythmic beat of ancient wisdom. Here it comes. Rhythm of the night. Stop. The roots of their family tree go back to the beginning of time when the first humans walked the earth. Who? Me. I was the first one. Me and Adam. Eve came later. You're part of me. You're part of my bloodline no matter how much I deny you. And how much you deny me. And how much you deny Jesus. It's all part of the bloodline. You know what I mean? He's my little brother, but he's my big brother. I look to him because he was much more wise. You are an ancient, and that's it. I was the first. I was the first to ever do things. And I still am the first to do things. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm being guided. They're going to watch out for me. I'm going to get this. And then you figure out how to do it better. I'm just the first to do it. You are an ancient song waiting to be sung in the here and now. And your ancestors are committed to carrying forward the spirit of power and place for you. You are never alone. You were not. And then I've got all of them. I represent all of the music and all of history that want me to represent them properly. I'm a representation of God and all its time and all his people and everyone that came before me that tried to do this type of work. They all didn't. They didn't try. They all started the seeds that will grow now. Their voices will be resurrected. Their works will be resurrected and everybody will walk in it. Everybody will remember Kobe and walk in Kobe's spirit. The Mamba spirit will live. Everybody will remember Martin Luther King. Everybody will remember everybody in history again. We will bring the dead back to life in the spirits, just as it was said. And we will walk in the Holy Spirit together as one. Promise. Don't break your promise. I won't. You are never alone, for they watch over you and protect you always. They are dedicated to ensuring their family lineage continues. And that's it. I'm the mother of it. I've come. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what I mean. Your mind can deny this, but your heart knows. She's safe. She loves us. She cares about us. She's going to make everything better. It's true. But what you're not expecting is in order for me to make it better, I got to destroy it all. We've got to clean this up. Clean up your mess. No, Mom, look what I built. Break it down. Put it away. Put your toys away. We've got to go. No, Mom, look at my room. We're packing it up. We're moving. No, Mom. When you feel down and alone, they pick you up and carry you forward until life becomes more manageable. That's it. I walk with the spirits, not with the people. Allow their sacrifice of the past through all adversities to be our way to cry for freedom, or be your war cry for freedom. For they are part of you, and they watch you from the realms, assisting you day by day. Their accountability is purely to you, their beloved descendant, to whom they feel fully support in fulfilling your full potential on the earth plane. And that's it. Even my own, the family of the flesh that I wear are rooting for me because they were completely from the dark. But every bloodline, back to the beginning of bloodlines, the 12 tribes of Israel, whether they know I exist or not, are praying. They're waiting for me to come and set their people free. I'm not the Messiah, bro. He's coming to judge. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. I'm sorry. I studied it too. In the sense of he will open the gates where we will no longer stay in the in-between, but we can finally be one in the light. But until then, no, everybody's in the in-between. This too furthers their own growth in the spiritual realm. That's it. And that's why it happens. I win no matter what. I just don't know how. I'm here to experience it, but I've seen it. The gates are open and everybody's home. It's all beautiful and glorious again. But that's it. It's like, how do I get these gates open? Who are these people? How does it happen? One step at a time. Here comes Kobe. Baby steps. With a basketball. You and your feelings. Get off me, Kobe. They are your allies and your supporters, for you are part of their ancestral soul group, and they live through you. And that's it. They don't live outside of me. There's not ghosts outside of me, bro. They're inside with me. And that's what I said to Larry. It's like, the Lilith lies within you. I am the Lilith, dipshit. The universe lives within me. What are you talking about? I am Lilith. The universe lives within me. Anyways, and they do too. They reside within you as a silent voice that meanders through your thoughts, dreams, visions, and songs, as well as the signs that appear whenever you've required their help. The messages you seek are found in the whisperings of the wind, upon the land, and in the song of yesteryear. Did you see the flicker of light? That plays through the power of music. And that's it, on page 100. Observe the synchronicities that occur each day, for the symbols will always reveal themselves wherever you call for assistance of the ancient ones. And that's it too. When I first got down here, I was all, Pac, where the fuck are you? And it was a big fat joke. He's like, I'm not going down there. I was like, you're not fucking with the South, huh? They're hella racist. There's no place for Pac in the South. Dude, I made a big-ass joke, and a week later, they were selling Tupac shirts in fucking Walmart. I said, bitch, please. Bitch, please. It was a whole big fat joke. But you know what I mean? You look for them, and they'll make themselves known. That's it. Where are you, Pac? Can't see you. And that was it. I used to be able to see him all the time, but I'm in the light, and that was a big sad story, too. It's like, damn, I'm not in the in-between anymore. I can still hear everything, and I can still see everything, but I'm not there with everyone. If I sit still, I can go through those places, but I can't stay in any of them. As soon as I blink, I'm right back in the light, or in the, you know what I mean, or in reality. I can't stay in any of those places with them anymore. That's all I was in the, spirit realm with all the spirits before I got here. And that's what he said as I was crying, where are you, Pac? He said, I got you there. I said, why aren't you here? He said, gates open. And it broke my heart. But I can still hear him and see him. And that's what he said. You can hear me. You can see me. Did you not hear me talk through you today? Did you not see my songs? Did you not see me on the internet? I'm here. But you used to be right here, right here. I'm still here. You just can't see me. That killed me when I couldn't see him anymore. But that's it. It's like you can still hear you can. They make themselves heard. They make themselves seen. You hear yourself speaking their words. You hear them living inside of you. They're in your thoughts. You can see them. They live. And that's what I teach you, the spirit. The bond between you and them is forever united. Together you are strong, and nothing can sever the connection between you. And I used to wonder when they weren't there, where are you? When I'm in my darkness, that's where you know what I mean? It's just me against the world. Thanks, Pac. And as I said, you can't stop what it, they're always there. They're there. They're there to fight my battles. They will be there when I take my last breath. They're there every time when I close my eyes at night. They're who that say goodnight to me. They're the ones that say good morning to me. All in my face, making jokes and shit. The whole story, you'll see. They live. They are their kin, or their kith and their kin. And when you follow in their witchy footsteps, they honor you as you revere the magical path of the old ways. Light side unveiled. Remember who you are. I'm hearing the Moana. That's it too. I found out I was part of the Spaniards. I found out I was always a Moana. Remember who you are and where you have come, or where you have come from. And honor yourself for never giving up. Inherited talents and spiritual gifts are key to your destiny. Light candles in honor and gratitude for those who have gone before you. And that's it. This is an honor of those. This is an honor. My altar is an honor to all of those that have come before me, that I pray to, that I ask for, you know what I mean? And that's what happens too. What's a museum? It's an honor. What's your guys', wall of fame? It's an honor. You made a shrine to yourself. Lovely. You made a shrine to your children. Lovely. You know what I mean? I honor God. And that's it. I light candles and, I do sages and all of that. Shadow side unveiled. Understanding the ways of those who walked before you will help you to release any hurt and pains. Healing ancestral lines enables you to break free of the past. And that goes back to how many of you black people still have a problem with me saying Nika? You got a problem with it? But you don't got a problem with, your black people terrorizing each other? You have a problem with me? Houston, we have a problem. No, we ain't got a problem. You have problems. You need to heal your ancestral lines to where a word doesn't destroy you like that. But going back to it, I've said this, and a lot of people are angry, but the truth will be told. What happened in that Coliseum, the games they played in that Coliseum were felt on ancestral lines. Because really, he attacked his brother. He attacked his brother, no matter how you look at it, and it's the truth. Drake was Kendrick's brother. Cole and Drake and Kendrick are brothers. Kanye and Kendrick and Cole and Drake are brothers. 4 brothers that fight for what? Now let me ask you this before I, leave this. Did Drake try to fight to be number 1, or did Drake defend himself? Because the last thing I heard, when I finally looked this up, I said, what started this? Somebody, one of the two, it was either Cole or Drake, said in one of their verses that they were part of the top 3, and that those 3 were the top 3. And Kendrick says there's no 3, there's just me. Is how this all started. So there he stands all alone as he's turned on everyone. And he turned on, somebody that was honoring them. That's what this all started. I don't remember who said it, Cole or Drake. But that's where this all started. There's no 3, just me. Well, there you all eyes on you. And you turned against your family. As did fucking Kanye. He turned against his own people to be all powerful. As is Snoop. Snoop is working with white men to push drugs and alcohol upon not only his own black community, but now to push it upon the white kids too. He collaborated with white men. Gin is a black drink. So now he's found a way to market it in a way that he can make more black people drink more poison. And now he's found a way to poison the whites. You think I'm joking? You don't see the movements? You guys just think that all of these are games, that you're just making good deals, that you're karma. Big bad karma, dude. Because when that next teenager goes into that crashes their car, and they open up their car and they see all those gin and juice cans, do you think they're going to blame the teenager or the gin and juice? Do they blame violence on the person or the guns? Did I get mad at fucking Marshall for who Marshall is, or did I get mad at Marshall for standing in front of gin and juice? What do you stand for, people? And what about the people before you? One more note. I asked Mr. Plum this, and I don't know this. I'm culturally an idiot when it comes to this. And I want to point this out, and this is a question that I asked Mr. Plum. We know that the Native Americans have a huge alcoholism. We know it's huge. It's normalized. They're huge. They'll tell you. But explain to me this. Riddle me this. They drink out of excess and in shadows in their culture. And it's kept within their culture. People that know Native Americans will say they drink like nobody else. But they can become mean and stuff like that is what the stories are. Okay? Now, why do they drink? Why does their culture drink? Where does it come from? Where does the drinking come from? Theirs stems from a pain. Because you can go over to Germany or Russia or even Italy, and they drink just the same. They give the kids wine when they're kids. But these people, these kids that are drinking wine from the age of, like, who knows, 6 years old, don't turn into adult alcoholics. They still drink throughout their lives, but they're not alcoholics with deteriorated body parts from their alcoholism. They partook in alcohol, in a form of alcohol, their whole lives, but never became alcoholics. Right? And that's it too. You know, they say that Russians and, you know, Germans, like, nobody can drink beer like Germans, and the Russians and their vodka. Well, okay, but what about the Asians and their sake? Okay? Jesus turned water into wine. Okay? But nobody asked him to do it every night of the week. It was a one-time event. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. It's like, you know, there's a whole bunch of this going on. But culturally, where does this stuff come from? Where does this come from? Why does your culture, why is it okay to be, why is it okay? And that's what I truthfully didn't understand when it came to the Native Americans. Why do they drink? Because they drink away pain. Why do they drink? What are they drinking away that's passed down from generation to generation to generation? Because these are tribes. There's a secret hidden within the tribes. They're drinking away something that we're not aware of. But whatever it is that's happening in those tribes is happening outside of those tribes, whether it be physical abuse, rejection, you know what I mean, mental abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, abandonment. We're not sure. It's a whole nother culture that's suffering just like us, that we're unaware of their suffering. I just wanted to point that out. Like, you know, everybody, we can all say it's okay. Everybody drinks. We can drink anywhere across the world, but then there's places that don't. And you know, going back to these serial killers that were created, a lot of these, you know, the serial killers were, you know, a lot of them were on sex crimes, you know, sex crimes killers. And it's because somebody told them that there was something wrong with them, and they had to hide what made them good until it became, you know, something really bad. Now, going back to this whole thing is, I've been watching these, you know, I watched all of these killers that went crazy. They were gay killers, is what they said. Well, society told them that they were already a monster if they were gay. So they had to do, and they try their hardest to deny it. Most of them get married and everything, but it doesn't make them feel happy. This person doesn't bring passion or love to them. So they tried to, but they still want to be happy. So now they have to sneak and do these things that people say are wrong. Back in the day, if they even knew that you were considering, if they even heard word of it, people would arrest you. You would be charged for crimes. There are many countries still that will literally execute you for gay activities. It's absolutely not done. Now let me go back to this. Did God make that many monsters? Because they say it's a choice. You choose to be gay. You choose to be executed. This is a choice of your own of your own making. You choose what makes you feel love. You choose who to love. You choose what makes you feel special. Or do you pursue the things that make you feel love and special, and are persecuted for such things? And you do whatever you can to hide the persecution. I don't want nobody to know I like this fat girl. They're going to tease me for liking this fat girl, but God, I love her. I love her. Then love her. What's wrong with this? No, but what would people say? Who cares? They don't love her as much as you do. Shallow how? She's beautiful. Love her. Love the shit out of her. She loves you too? Oh man, I want some. Not really, but, you know, my own. In essence, going back to it, it's like, we normalize too many things without understanding that it's not normal. We've just made it normal, and we don't know where this comes from. And really, it comes from an ancestral pain or wound, is where that is. And going back to it, yeah, that's what had happened. And I spoke about that. It's like, you guys, you're shitting on God's works and those that came before you. And then literally, you brought Pac in it. I didn't know you did this. I didn't know you guys brought Pac in it. Something about Pac. He's showing me. Something about Pac. I don't know what you did. I don't want to. But you brought Pac into it. You guys, something about Pac. You claim to be Pac. That's exactly what happened to Will. They brought Pac into their fucking situation. He came in. Oh, you wanna invoke a spirit? You want me in your shit? That's what happened with fucking. That's exactly what happened to Snoop. Snoop came out and fucking released some weed under Pac's name. He's pissed. You don't bring up the spirits, dude. You don't curse the spirits and their works and their names. You know what I mean? You don't just claim to be something you're not. And especially a Holy Spirit like Pac. I'm just saying, that's what happened too. He showed me. It's like, no, this is more. There's more to this. You claim to be Pac out here? Nobody will ever be Pac, and everybody that tries will fall. You can't take his statue. Because you weren't him. He wasn't a rapper. He wasn't just a rapper, you idiot. No more than Kobe. I never watched him play a game in my life. He wasn't a basketball player. But that's all you saw was the flesh. Anyways, incantation to the old ones. Ancestors of blood and bone, of those remembered and unknown. An ancient past found in reflection, honoring a deep connection. The old one's magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. Blood ancestors are loved ones that you knew and remembered in this lifetime. They pass on great teachings along with love, nurturance, and support. That would be my cousin and all my cousins, my mother, my grandmother. Certain ones, those are my blood ancestors. Call out their names in ritual to heal past hurts, and I had to tell their stories of what happened to them in their lives. Forgiveness for your ancestral lines are cleared is critical to allow you to move forward. You have to start with your own ancestral lines. Okay, then there's unknown ancestors. Those who you did not meet in this lifetime or remember, but they are of your bloodline. They are unknown relatives in your family tree who were shunned or forgotten and waiting to be discovered and reunited in their blood family. That goes back to my grandfather. There's something here. My grandmother broke this bloodline into my grandfather. My grandfather stemmed back from the Spanish Inquisition. He was part of that. We're part of the Garcia family of Guatemala, which stems back to the Spaniards, and the Spaniards stem back to the whole religious crusade. So that's that. I don't know them, but I'm onto it. I'll get to you. Teacher ancestors come from all walks of life. They are ancient ones who have imparted their wisdom and knowledge. Those are the ones from history that come back. They prepare you for your rite of passage in many forms and are known to you personally on an earth plane as a spirit guide, meaning you knew them on the earth plane. Those are the ones I can give you a space and name. That's Kobe, that's Pac, that's Nipsey, that's DMX, that's all of them. You know what I mean? Nate Dogg, that's all of them. That's Martin Luther King, that's Gandhi, that's Mother Teresa, Mother Cabrini, all of them that walked in the flesh. Those are my teacher ancestors, those that walked before me. Okay, now past life ancestors. These are people that were part of my soul tribe that didn't come, with me, that stand behind me. Help you to tap into your ancestral memories. Within this family, you have deep connection and reach across time and space from lifetime to lifetime. Who are they? The Lemurians, the Egyptians, Odin, Krishna, the archangels, the seraphim, the demons. These are my past life. These are my souls. These are my ancestors before man. These are beings on different planets. These are everyone that you possibly couldn't. You will recognize them instantly whenever you meet them in this incarnation. All right, ancient ancestors shaped and created this planet alongside the creator gods and goddesses. They gift us with unknown astronomy, mathematics, writing, herbs, healing, cosmology, and more. That's them. I didn't know Metatron, and I didn't know Melchizedek. I didn't know them. My stomach is making the fucking craziest noises. Good thing I had breakfast. When you connect with ancient ancestors, you honor your first teachers. And that's it. They taught this long before. Jesus. I didn't know Jesus in the flesh, bro. I didn't know him in any of my lifetimes. I watched him from afar. I didn't know him. And that's where it says, your ancestors, which ones? Who? Who is speaking with you? Who is walking with you? Who is talking with you? You are the ancestor. You are the witches and the wise ones who once walked on this land, who are now back once again to rewrite history and heal the wounds of your ancestors. You have come full circle. And that's it. You're walking their path until you change the path. And that's it. They're guiding you. I made a whole... Please, I'm going to stop on this card. Catch my videos this weekend about that. Because I talked about this. You're going to go exactly where your ancestors have always gone. You have not changed it. You have not changed history. In order to change history, you have to change the future. Change where you're going. They're helping you. And that's what I said too. All kinds of different ones. You know what I mean? You're dead people. You're, you know. And that's, you know what I mean? I said this too. Is who are your ancestors? Who's talking to you? And I saw that Draco. Oh, I got to address Draco before I go. Draco's video said somebody's ancestor just said that on my left. Many of them can't see him. They don't know who just said it. And usually if it's dark, yeah, that was mine. For sure. Nobody else talks like mine. Nobody else's ancestors talk dirty like mine. Because that's how I talk. Have you not heard? They speak my language. We speak a dark language. Dark boy! Haha! Wonder why we call you bitch. Truthfully, we're dark. Yeah. See those bitches? All bad. All bad. we're the light. And that's it. When we walk back in, we're in our dark. I've got my black wings. I'm in my black dress. My boys is dressed in black. And we walk through the light all dressed in black. We don't have to be all of the light. We are of the dark. And we are here in the light. And I promise they all bow to us because of our darkness. How we have harnessed our darkness to bring them back from the dead. That's what it is all about. But Draco, you said something. You posted it on your community page. I need love. Is that what you need? When you posted that? What does that mean? You're without love. Or you need affection. You need attention. What do you need? Do you need money? What kind of love do you need? Do you need love? Or you want attention, affection, money, something? What does that mean? Your words are all powerful. I'm just teaching you. Welcome. I know you had to take a minute, like, what the fuck who is this? I know, I come in with a bang. But ultimately, it's not to destroy you. It's to destroy your reality so you can walk in truth. It's going to be rough. You're going to get mad at me, too. Don't be these girls, bro. God got these girls bad. Trying to bite at me. Got their head 6 feet under, as you saw the cards. But ultimately, watch your words. What does that mean? I'm not telling you to retract it. I'm telling you to become aware. You said, I need love. You posted some pictures. What does that mean to someone like me that heard you, but I don't know what I can give to you? I don't know how to love you. What can I give you that you don't have inside of yourself that you need from me and others? Did you mean what you said? And if you did, how can we provide that need? How can we help you? And that's all I mean. Did you mean what you said? And if you did, can you help us to understand how we can help you? You are supposed to make your needs known. What if I told you that I love you? You did. Okay. What if I told you that I need you? I get it. What do you need from me? I heard your prayers. God heard your prayers. I seen it. We all seen it. But tell us, what can I help you? What kind of love do you need? You need like a cuddle? Do you need someone to sit with you? You want to go out to lunch? You need like, a physical kind of love? What kind of love? Be specific about your needs. And understand, do you need it or I want? Because right there, I think you just I want someone to love me right now. Okay, cool. I can be that. I'm here to love. But wait a minute, what kind of love? Because I don't know if I can give you that love. You didn't tell me what you really need. How do I love you? That's all. I appreciated it. It's a beautiful thing to talk about. I need love. We all do. How can I love you? What kind of love are you lacking? We all need love. How can I love you, bro? I'm not saying I'm going to love you. I don't know what kind of love you need, but if it's something I can give, I can't be that girl, but I have lots of love to give. I can give you love in different areas, not that area, not the penis area. You know what I mean? But I want to leave it on that note. Is you want to be honest and true about what you want out of life and what you need and what, you know what I mean? Closed mouths don't get fed, but when you say something like that, I'm hungry. What do you want to eat? Oh, no. Oh, come on. What if I give you something you don't want? No, I don't want that kind of love. Okay, I don't know what you want. That goes back to Russ. Russ, I know you need love, bro. I don't know how to, I don't know. I'm giving it every which way and every other way. Going back to Kanye. He needs love. What kind of love do you need, Kanye? How can I make this better, Kanye? Britney Spears, she needs love, bro. We all need love. I need love, bro. I can tell you what kind I need. I just need a hug. I wanna sit and hug you and put my head on your chest and hear your heartbeat. That you sound like me. That my body sounds like yours. Because in here, that's all I hear is my heartbeat. I want to cry on your chest. You know, I don't want you to say anything, dude. Just let me feel safe enough to just listen to your heart and cry about everything that's going on. That's all I've ever needed. Don't say nothing. Just let me do this. That's all I really need. I just need a head. I just need a chest to lay my head on. I never had that. I've never had that in this life. I never had a safe place to lay my head in my woes. I don't want you to make it better. I just want to put my head down for 1 minute. It's sad to say. Why didn't my mom hold me? Why didn't I have a place to cry? I'm fucking 42 years old and that's all I want out of this world is a place to cry. You can't make it better. But just by holding me, giving me this thing that it's so little, but I needed it my whole life, will make me feel so much better. I can finally have that thing I never got. And it won't cost you anything. It won't cost you anything to set me free. To give me a love that nobody else gave me. I beg people all the time for that, but they won't give it to me. So I set my head on Pop's chest, or on Kobe's chest, or on Jesus' chest, and I cry. But one day, and that's it. What do you need? I can tell you what I need. Do I need it once, or I might need more of it? I need more than it once. I need that forever. That's all I want. All day, every day? No, just when I need it. It's that time. I just need to put my head on. It's shadow work. I just need to lay here, please. Please, just be my mom, be my dad, be something for me that I don't have. Just let me be safe right here. So, going back to it, what do you need, guys? Tell me how to love you. I can do it. God made me be able to love everybody. And he said one day somebody will love me back too, the way I need. But I can be what you need. If you tell me. Sometimes. Mostly. And that's what's funny. It's like, you're serious? Nobody can be that for you? I don't know. They can't. I don't know what it is about it, but they can't. It's all I've ever asked for in this whole thing. I mean, yeah, like, well, hopefully we'll get up and you'll want to, like, marry me and have kids, but really, can you just hold me, bro? Please. And instead, as my arms are crossed and I hold myself, that's where it is. It's like, nobody should have to do all this by themselves. But I show those that have to that you can. Going back to Draco, I don't know how to love you, bro. Most of us don't know how to, you know what I mean? And then even then, we can cry out and tell you over and over, but sometimes they just fall on deaf ears. But I hear you. I hear you. God heard you. And when you make it that loud, they can hear you. They're there, but, you know, they don't know how. Sometimes they just don't know how. So, hey, I love you guys. This is a long-ass one. I'm out of here. Jeez. This should be the only video for today. It's a good one. Laters, haters.